everyone, you're back again with me, your most beloved Empress. In this video, today we'll try to find out what does your higher self want you to know at this moment. This video will be timeless, so you can watch it again anytime you feel like you may need to listen to the messages that I'll be sharing. Or you can also watch any of the other videos which I've shared on your most beloved Empress channel. But please remember that this is going to be a general reading, so the messages would resonate, but it's also possible if they're not really resonating with you. Just take whatever resonates and leave whichever doesn't. And as you can see, we've had 4 options right in front of you at this moment. I think you can choose more than just one card if you feel called to do so, because the messages that you may need to hear will be available for you from more than just one card. You can choose from option number 1, option number 2, option number 3, and option number 4. If you've chosen your card, let's start with option number 1. Dearest you, are you taking yourself and your problems too seriously? Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you. We would like you to take a little break from all that and start having fun. When you stop fixating on what has been making you heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some very funny comedy to make you laugh. Or call the one friend you know will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting, and you will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you? For those of you who chose option number 1, I guess your higher self really wants you to relax. Take some time to relax. Put down all of your heavy burdens from your shoulder. Do whatever that makes you happy. Relax. And just wait, watch, and see. Spirit has a plan. I think that's all for those of you who chose option number 1. Let us proceed to whoever chose option number 2. Okay, I'll read the message for you whoever chose option number 2. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others. And that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine your life. Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. Okay? For those of you who chose option number 2, when I'm done reading your messages, I've just sent 444 in my camera. I guess it could be considered as another synchronicity and science for you. Anyway, for those of you who chose option number 2, I feel like your higher self really wants you guys to start forgiving someone from the past, or even forgive yourself for anything that you might have done or might haven't done. For the things that might still be a burden to you, they want you to release and forgive. They want you to start enjoying your life to the fullest without thinking of any past mistakes or resentments. They want you to be free. And they want you to witness and see how things could be changed miraculously as soon as you have forgiven everything from the past. I guess that's all for those of you who chose option number 2. I hope the messages will be useful for you. Let us proceed to whoever of you who chose option number 3. So, for those of you who chose option number 3, I'll read the messages for you. Dear you, human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep, not just in bed, but the kind where you forget you are a spiritual, immortal being taking on a temporary human form. It's not your fault. Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while. As you develop an identity, an ego, you begin to see through the eyes of a small self and have less connection to your soul self. You may not recognize this is going on, but you sure can feel it. We are here to remind you to look through your soul's eyes and see that magic is everywhere. Infinite potential lies in spirit, who is teaming up with you to fulfill the contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the world, of the whole world. Wake up and remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms. Your mind, in alignment with divine intelligence, is unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. You are so loved, and we are all behind you. Okay, so for those of you who chose option number 3, I'm feeling strong feelings of confusion. You might be feeling confused or scared about something, or even furious about something. But your higher self wants you to remember to connect to yourself, to your soul, to listen to your heart, to surrender. Stop forcing your ego and just surrender. Do your part and let God do the rest. Remember that you can co-create and create a better life for you and a better future for yourself, as long as you believe that you can do anything. You are part of the universe and the universe is part of you. Just keep the faith and just continue moving forward. I guess that's all for those of you who chose option number 3. If you feel like the message resonates with you, please don't forget to give me some likes. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Give me some comments down below if you do have some ideas or suggestions of which kind of video do I need to make more often later. Since we're done with option number 3, let us proceed to whoever of you who have chosen option number 4, the last one. I'll read the messages for you. Dearest you, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill, receiving gracefully and with gratitude, without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people. Maybe you. You do not need a this or that in your exchange with others. You're doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that may have you convinced you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. We all love you so much. Okay, for those of you who chose option number 4, I guess you guys are the ones who love to give many things to other people. But your higher self wants to remind you the importance of balancing the act of giving and receiving. Let the world give back to you. Let the universe give back to you. Let yourself learn the importance of receiving gracefully with gratitude, as you are being graceful and grateful for everything you've earned and have received until now. Let yourself receive without wanting to give anything in return. You deserve to receive love. You deserve to receive anything as well. Let yourself feel the happiness you would feel when you're receiving something from other people and from the universe itself. I guess that's all for those of you who chose option number 4. If you feel like the message resonates with you, please don't forget to give me some likes. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Feel free to also leave some comments down below if you feel like you do have some or maybe any more than just one ideas of which kind of video do I need to make more often later. Give me ideas and give me inspirations. Since we're done with option number 4, I guess I'm also done with all of the messages that I need to share today. I hope you would like this video. I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye. God bless.